What's up YouTube, KidMoto22 here, and today I want to talk to you guys of whether or not Harley-Davidsons are actually worth the money. So let's get to that topic right now. Welcome back YouTube, KidMoto22 here, and like I said in the intro, today I want to talk to you guys of whether or not Harley-Davidsons are actually worth the money. So I thought about this topic a lot, and I thought about it basically in two separate ways. You can look at it as just buying an actual motorcycle and whether or not the value for what you get is there for the money that you pay, or the way that I like to look at it, which is a value of something that you enjoy doing and whether or not that value that you place on it is worth the money that you're paying. So let's talk about the first thing first, is whether or not the quality of the product is up there with the value, or, the money that you're going to pay for it. So I think for a while now, Harley has said, listen, we're not a bargain basement company. We make a quality product with quality parts, and that's going to cost you a little bit more money. You're not going to find a bike that's covered head to toe in plastic parts and cheap things that just break down all the time. These motorcycles are made with quality materials and quality parts that are built to do exactly what they're supposed to do in terms of what the motorcycle is designed to do. So I think that if you think about it in those terms, Harley would be like Mercedes-Benz, for instance. They make a higher quality product, and so you pay more money for it. I think Harley is in the same category. Now, I think that there's a lot of arguments to be made. People maybe don't think that they're quality. Maybe they think they're overpriced. All of those things I think are subjective to the person and maybe where they are in their life and how they view motorcycling in general, or how they value a Harley-Davidson. For me, there's nostalgia, there's all kinds of other things that get thrown into that value equation for me, and whether or not the money that I pay for it is worth it. And so in that respect, I think that, Harley has made no secret that they value their product. They believe that they're making a high quality product, and because of that, they're charging a higher price for it. So that's the first way to look at it. The second way is kind of, I think, probably the way that I look at it a little bit more. And so, everybody has something that they enjoy doing. I don't know if you want to call it a hobby or what you want to call it. But some people hunt, some people fish, some people have boats, some people have 4x4s or side-by-sides, or some people have vacation homes, and some people have all of those things and motorcycles. But for me, what I like to do in my free time, other than when I'm spending time with my family or going on vacations, I like to ride a motorcycle. And I particularly like to ride a Harley-Davidson. So for me, the value is intrinsically built into, it's something that I want to do. It's something that I value a Harley-Davidson in that. And so the money that I'm spending on that is worth it for me. It's kind of like, for me, I think of it like this: how much money, or what's the value, or what's the price that you pay for adventure? Because that's when I think about my motorcycle, is I look at my motorcycle and I think of all the adventures that bike takes me on. The time spent with friends, the time camping, the time on the road, the time, traveling to an event, or, traveling to a friend's house, or like I did last summer when I drove across country to hang out with my friend who had just wrecked his bike. These are all things that are built into the value of that motorcycle for me. And I think that a lot of those experiences are priceless. I don't think I can put a price tag on any of those, because they are so valuable, they mean so much, and they are creating these memories and experiences. And I get an opportunity to do that from the seat of a motorcycle and see the country. And so that value to me is worth so much more than what I pay for it. I have gotten more out of a motorcycle and owning it, and specifically owning the Harley that I have, than what I pay to own that bike, what I pay monthly, or you know, what the bike costs when you buy it. For me, all of that value built into that has been, the adventure has been so much more. And so I guess that's the way I look at it, whether or not I think that a Harley-Davidson is actually worth the money. I mean, you know, it's kind of like, how much will you pay for an adventure? And that's what it is to me. It's what I see. Some people don't look at it like that, and some people don't see that. They just simply say, that is too expensive. I wouldn't pay that for a motorcycle of any kind, or much less a Harley. And I don't look at it like that. I grew up on the back of a Harley in the 80s. It's a part of who I am. And so I view it maybe a little bit differently, but let me know in the comments below. You're not going to hurt my feelings, because this is how I value a motorcycle, and I'm not going to tell somebody else how they should value it. But certainly for me, I think the value is definitely there. So that's what I have for you guys today. If you like what I'm doing, give me a thumbs up. I'll put a link to another video of mine up over here or over here that you might like. And you can subscribe here or here. And again, subscriptions are free, so don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. And that's all I have for you guys today. This is Kid Moto. I'm out.